Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are gonna be simulating 10 years, 10 seasons down the line, and we are gonna see who are the world's greatest footballers in the future. On screen currently we have some of the greatest footballers in the game, in the world, but how much of that will change? How many of the youngsters will live up to their potential? Which youngsters will be the GOATs in 10 years time? That is what we will be checking out in this video. Now, without further ado, let's simulate 10 years and 10 seasons down the line to see who are the world's greatest footballers in the future. As you could see, we have simulated to 2035, and the first player we are checking out here is Lamine Yamal. Of course, it had to be him. 27 years of age, 10 years later, 95 overall, playing for Arsenal. I don't know which is crazier, that he's playing for Arsenal or that he's 95 rated. He is the greatest player in the game. Will he be the greatest player in the world 10 years later, making almost €1 million a week, £1 million a week, which is crazy, man. He will definitely be probably your best career mode player in 10 years time and probably in the world. Moving on, we got Yildiz, the Juventus center attacking midfielder, Turkish maestro, still playing in Juventus, 89 overall, 30 years of age, absolutely amazing center attacking midfielder, valued at £100 million here. Will that be the case in 10 years? Desiree Doué we have up next, 30 years of age, 10 years later, 91 overall, living up to his potential. And I mean, taking a look at his stats here, looks absolutely amazing. Will definitely be one of the greatest wingers in the world in a couple of years time, if not already. And yeah, man, it's just nice to see the growth here in career mode. It's just interesting to see if this will plan out in real life as well. That is the interesting part of making this, to see how it compares to real life. We'll just have to wait 10 years, I guess, to see. But moving on, we got Mastantuono of Real Madrid has also moved to Arsenal. So quite interesting there. 27 years of age, only 88 overall, so he has plenty of room for growth still in the career mode and in real life. So I mean, if you made it 10 years into career mode, he could probably move up to like 92 overall, man. Absolutely amazing stats here. Moving on to yet another Arsenal player, man. These guys are splashing the bank on all of these players here. We got Reed, the Dutch right back, looks absolutely amazing, man. 29 years of age. Will this guy be one of the greatest fullbacks in the world in 10 years time? We will just, only time will tell, you know. But looking at these stats here, looks absolutely amazing, man. Arsenal have built a super team based on some of these players that they have here on their squad. Florian Wirtz of Liverpool now still killing it at 32 years of age, 93 overall. That is insane. He's gonna have some insane stats here, valued very high, and not too sure if he can reach this potential based on what's happening in your life. He's playing well, but he's just not, you know, providing the stats. Goals, assists is not everything, but you know, it's just interesting to see, will he maintain this in 10 years time in the career mode he has. He looks absolutely amazing, man. Another Liverpool player here, we got Finn Jelch, not exactly sure how to pronounce that, but not sure who this player even is in real life. But I mean, in the game he's made it up to 87 overall, so he's obviously one to watch for the future. Will he live up to this potential? Will he be one of the world's greatest defenders in the future for Germany and for whatever club he plays for? Only time will tell. We'll have to wait and see, but here is a fantastic defender for you. Moving on, we got Endrick of Real Madrid. Won't be a Real Madrid player for long. Obviously, he's linked away from the club here in this career mode. He's playing for West Ham United, which is super random, man. But looking at these stats, only 28 years of age, 91 overall striker. Looks absolutely incredible, man. I mean, these stats, you cannot go wrong with this, bro. Probably one of the best strikers in the game 10 years time. Will he be one of the best strikers in the world in 10 years time? That's a question, well, only time can tell, right? I mean, but he looks very, very good in this career mode. And moving on here, we got Antonio Nusa, 30 years of age, 89 overall, £100 million he's valued at, or 100 million euros or whatever. Stats looking very, very nice here. And yeah, man, just another thing with this video is that you could see which players that you can invest in, which players can grow up to the high 90s, the high 80s, low 90s, you know. So If any of these players are very cheap in your career mode, go ahead and get them, because as you can see here, in 10 years time, if you keep playing and developing them, they can be one of the greatest players in your career mode. Moving on here, we got Rodrigo Mora, one of the popular youngsters in this year's edition of FC 26 career mode. 89 overall here, only 28 years of age, so much more potential still there. And looks absolutely amazing, man. This Portuguese attacking midfielder, fantastic stats. And I know he's a really popular choice this year in career mode, as is this guy, Nico Paz, 30 years of age, 89 overall as well. I mean, you can't go wrong with this stats. We already know that he will grow into one of the greatest players in career mode. And as you can see here, he has. And interesting to see if he will in real life. Argentinian attacking midfielder, cannot go wrong with that. We have a current Liverpool player in my career mode, a Stuttgart player, quite random, Rio Ngomoha, I think is how you pronounce it. But bro, like, taking a look at this guy's stats, bro, 88 overall, only 26 years of age, bro. He is not even at his peak potential yet, which is crazy. Invest in this guy in career mode. Interesting to see if he will be one of the greatest players in the world 10 years time. Moving on to a Portuguese player here, Quenda, I believe. I think he played for Sporting. Yeah, man, same deal, 88 overall, 28 years of age. Looks absolutely amazing, these stats here. So a bunch of youngsters here really living up to their potential in this career mode. And yeah, man, it's always exciting to compare. We'll come back to this video maybe in a couple of years to see where these players are, if they're on the road to reaching this potential, or if they have absolutely flopped. You know, and we're going to end it off with a nice little funny one. Currently, I think Mbappe is probably one of the top 2 players in the world right now in real life. In this career mode 10 years later now, though, he is 36 years of age, 81 overall, playing for Liverpool. But 36 years of age, 81 overall, that's quite, you know, that's all right, you know, for Mbappe, bro. I don't think he'll be playing in the Prem at 36. But yeah, it's quite interesting to see how he ended up in this career mode save 10 years time. Interesting to see where he will be in the future. But anyways, that is some of the greatest footballers in the world 10 years time in FC 26 career mode. Can these players replicate this in real life? Will they become one of the greatest players in the world? Will they flop? What will happen? Quite interesting. Invest in these players if you want some fantastic players for your future in career mode. But anyways, that is it from me. If you guys did enjoy it, please do leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I shall see you guys for another video on FC 26 career mode very soon. Take care, everybody.